Chocolate is made through a detailed process that transforms the seeds of the cacao tree, cacao beans, into the finished product. Here are the main steps from bean to bar. Harvesting. Ripe cacao pods are cut from the tree. The pods are opened, and the cacao beans, surrounded by a white, sweet pulp called baba, are removed. Fermentation. The beans and pulp are piled or placed in boxes, often covered with banana leaves, for several days. The heat and natural yeasts or bacteria from the pulp break down the bean's coating and, crucially, develop the characteristic chocolate flavor and aroma. Drying. After fermentation, the beans are spread out, typically in the sun, to reduce their moisture content for storage and shipping. Roasting. The dried beans are roasted in large ovens. This is a key step that further develops the flavor, reduces bitterness, and makes the shell easier to remove. Cracking and winnowing. The roasted beans are cracked to separate the inner pieces, called cocoa nibs, from the outer shells, husks. The shells are blown away in a process called winnowing. Cracking and winnowing. The roasted beans are cracked to separate the inner pieces, called cocoa nibs, from the outer shells, husks. The shells are blown away in a process called winnowing. Grinding. Liquefying. The cocoa nibs are ground. The friction and pressure generate heat, which melts the cocoa butter, fat, inside the nibs, turning them into a thick liquid called cocoa liquor or cocoa mass. This liquor contains both cocoa solids and cocoa butter. Mixing and refining. Cocoa liquor is mixed with other ingredients like sugar, and sometimes extra cocoa butter, milk powder for milk chocolate, and vanilla. This mixture is then passed through a series of rollers to crush the particles to a very fine, smooth consistency, refining. Conching. The refined mixture is placed in a conche, a large machine that stirs and kneads the chocolate for hours or even days. This process evenly distributes the cocoa butter, removes unwanted volatile acids, improving flavor, and gives the chocolate its smooth, melt-in-your-mouth texture. Tempering. The finished liquid chocolate is carefully heated and cooled to specific temperatures. This stabilizes the cocoa butter crystals, giving the final product a shiny appearance, a crisp snap when broken, and a resistance to melting too quickly. Molding. The tempered chocolate is poured into molds to form bars or other shapes and allowed to cool and solidify.